Okay, it's time for the climactic part of the song. This is when we find out what happens. Down the road we're cruising, Daddy's driving, Mommy's snoozing. There's no time for losing, so I sneak a soda pop. Stealth can come in handy when you're pilfering some candy. Things look fine and dandy till our daddy hollers, "Stop!" Did that scare you? That's what happened to me in the backseat of my car. I was just minding my own business and my mom fell asleep and she started snoring. Let me hear some snoring out there. If you're going to snore, you better close your eyes too. Good. And then my dad couldn't see me either because he was driving the car pointing the other direction. So you know what I had to do? I was just looking at that cooler thinking, I wonder what kind of candy's in there this time. And my little brother said, I know what you're up to. Don't do it. Shh. I said, be quiet. I'm going in. I reached down and grabbed the lid of the cooler. You can do it with me if you want. Pulled it up just a little bit. Use your imagination. Really imagine you're lifting the lid a little. Gently, because it's kind of squeaky. We don't want them to hear. Do you know what I saw in there? Kit Kat bars, Skittles, M&M's, Coca-Cola, and a giant green juicy Brussels sprout. Don't you worry, I did not eat the Brussels sprout. I pushed it aside. I grabbed the Kit Kat bar. And just when I did it, there was something I forgot about. It sits right here on the windshield. The mirror. Has anyone ever been caught by the mirror before when you were doing something? Even if you're a grown-up, you might think back to when you were a kid. Have you ever been busted by the mirror? You have to remember the mirror. Just when I got my hand on the Kit Kat, my dad's eyes met mine in the mirror. They were as big as 2 hard-boiled eggs. Like this. And some smoke started to come out of his ears. And do you remember what he said at the end of that song that made us jump? Stop! Yes, he said stop, but he said it much louder than that. Yeah, I mean, I had to think fast. I said, Daddy, I was using my imagination. I happen to like reading books. Does anyone else like reading and good stories? You do know how to read? Very good. Well, I was reading a book called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Willy Wonka. You have that one? Well, since I was reading that book, I thought fast. I said, Dad, he said, what do you have to say for yourself? I said, did you know that candy makes you smart? Yeah, my dad said, no, it doesn't. I said, yes, it does. And you know what else? Candy cleans your teeth. Yeah, if you just eat a lot of candy, you could take your toothbrush and throw it right in the garbage can. Ain't that the truth? What do you call a story if it's not true? If it's just pretend and it's all made up? How about in the blue shirt back here? Yeah.
Fiction.
Very good. Very good. What is your name?
Albert.
Albert? Let's give Albert a good round of applause. Good job, Albert. Fiction. This song might be fiction. You'll have to decide after I sing it. When I say the candy machine, remember how we rubbed our belly in the beginning when we were just getting introduced? So rub your belly, and also, what are we going to do with our head? Let's try patting our head while we rub our belly. How do you guys already know how to do that? That's amazing. You've been practicing this in music? Good. Mr. Jolly, did you teach them how to do this? Good work. Let's give Mr. Jolly a round of applause. All right, here we go. I'll teach you how to sing it. It goes like this. I start, now Mr. Jolly, you'll appreciate this. I never was trained as an opera singer, but I think I've got it pretty well figured out. You have to stand up straight. You hold your hands kind of like this in front of you, and try and look important. And we're going to say this. La, 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 Let's try it. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Then, you're going to look at the person next to you, and just when they think you're a really fancy, sophisticated opera singer, you will look at the person next to you and say, la, 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 la. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Whenever I say the candy machine, we do this. When I say candy can make you as smart as Einstein, you're going to tickle your brain. Remember how we kissed our brain earlier? Okay, let's add to this. We'll give it a kiss and then tickle it. And just like when you scratch a dog in the right spot, sometimes if you get a dog just in the right spot, his leg will do this. So you can do that when I say Einstein. Here we go. La, 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 la. Well, if you'll please put your disbelief in suspension, I'm going to tell you a dandy. There never was ever a better invention than the sweetest machine that makes candy. Kids ate the candy nonstop as they learned, and all of their brains grew and grew. The grown-ups and fogies were grumpy and stern, for their diet was Brussels sprout stew. The candy machine, now you're gonna rub those bellies, pat the heads. The candy machine, the best machine ever invented. Good job. Candy can make you as smart as Einstein, and Brussels sprouts make you demented. La 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 la. Well, if you want to witness this insulin invention, you're in for a sailing adventure. This candy helps fitness and span of attention, and won't give you meltdowns or dentures. It's good for digestion and good for your heart. It's good for your taste buds and muscles. There is no question these sweets make you smart and taste better than sprouts grown in Brussels. The candy machine, rub those bellies, pat the head. Oh, the candy machine, the best machine ever invented. Candy can make you as smart as Einstein, and Brussels sprouts make you demented. La 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 la. Oh, the candy machine, or eating your greens. Perhaps it's the truth I've been bending. I hope you'll forgive me and won't think I'm mean. If you find out I'm only pretending. Oh, the candy machine would be the best machine ever invented. Cha-cha-cha.